say as long as I
What's going on, guys? Klinger here today, and we're gonna be taking a look at the beloved and widely talked about shotguns. I've been noticing a lot of people are starting to talk about shotguns, and I kind of want to give my take about it. And I don't want to just rant. I want to address the issue and try to find a fix. Okay, before I start, I'm gonna have to say sorry. I got a new capture card because my old one was dying, and the audio for it literally does not want to work. I've soaked like at least 4 hours trying to mess with settings to get it working, and literally nothing. So I apologize, there's not going to be any game audio, but we'll have music playing, and hopefully it won't be too bad, but I apologize for that. All right, so what's the deal with shotguns? Why does everyone talk about shotguns? Why does everyone hate shotguns? You either hate shotguns or you love them, and I guarantee you everyone hates dying to a shotgun. All right, so when you're looking at a shotgun, you got a couple things you got to keep in mind. You have the range, and you have the penetration capabilities of it, right? That's what makes the shotgun overpowered, and that's what we're going to be looking at. Shotguns in general, right? You're talking about IRL stuff. Shotguns literally decimate, and like obviously if you get shot with a shotgun, you're gonna get destroyed. It's a shotgun, right? It's supposed to be powerful, but we're playing an FPS game. This is a Lego FPS. This is not anything realistic. This isn't like real life, right? So how do you counter that in a video game? How do you make shotguns balanced in a video game? And that's one of the hardest things to do. You see Warzone has had problems with it. You've seen Fortnite, stuff like that. They've always had problems with the shotguns. It's such a hard like type of weapon to balance because it's so powerful. They're just designed to be super powerful. And the same thing's happening with PF. A lot of people are starting to be like, hey, these things are a little bit too busted, maybe tone them back. So like, how do we counter it? The big thing about Phantom Forces is the fact that the ammo types literally make your shotgun be able to just wall bang. And you have a semi-auto like that, and like 3 stud penetration with flechette, you got a problem. I have a couple of videos I'll throw on that pretty much like show how busted the flechette is. I literally stock ammo, right? We shoot at someone three walls behind, or like standing 3 walls away from us. No damage. The dude doesn't get hit once. And I spray a whole mag in there. But we throw in flechette, and we can 2-shot the guy. There is something a little wrong with that, and I think that's a big problem. Flechette, it makes the guns way too powerful, and it's not like it's just wallbang. The flechette seems to do so much more damage just general usage, and it doesn't like hurt you to use. Like if you're gonna have flechette in the game, maybe take away a round or 2. Like, oh, this is gonna be extended mags, let's instead of having 8 shells in your gun, let's bump it down to 6 or something like that, so there's a counter to it. No, it's pretty much you still have the 8 rounds, but they're all flechette, and you can wallbang the heck out of people, and you can do more damage just shooting at someone. So it's pretty powerful. So in the updates, Stylus, I don't think it's in the main game yet, but in the test play, Stylus has started to nerf shotguns a little bit. They've nerfed the penetration for flechette. It used to be 3. I think they're bumping it down to like 2.1 or something like that. So it's getting a little bit of nerf. And for the ammo types, if you have like the 870 or the AA12, you cannot have extended mags and flechette on the same thing. So a little bit of a nerf, but I don't think it'll be enough. I think if you're gonna start with shotguns, I think you just get rid of this ammo for it. I think that would be the best bet. Just have everyone run stock buckshot. I think that would be a good start. Flechette, way too OP. I mean, birdshot, rubber pellet, slugs, all these things are fine. Honestly, they don't change the shotguns a whole lot. But flechette is what changes it from being super overpowered to even like mega broken. It's unnecessary power that you just add to the shotgun just by equipping it. And there's no downside to running it. So everyone is going to literally equip flechette. You see so much flechette. 870 flechette. Super broken. And you add the nerf of the shotgun, or the and then you add the range of the shotguns. Shotguns, especially the KSM DB, I feel like the DB should have a little bit of range to it because it's a double barrel. I'm fine with that. But some of these shotguns, 870 KSM, specifically, they have pretty freaking crazy range. I've seen someone get killed like 300 studs away with this. I don't know how damaged the person was, but yeah, I feel like the range, bump the range down on these guns a little bit. Get rid of some of these ammo types, and I think we can start to we'd start to notice the trend go away from shotguns being OP. I don't think you have to do a whole lot. They're working on the chokes, like making all the chokes universal, which will be really nice. And that, look at that, 231 studs, 2-tap, bruh. Right? That's insane. That should be at least a 4-shot. But they're starting to address the issue a little bit. I think if you nerf the range a little bit, maybe work on the spread. Let's see the difference in that. Okay, so the spread is the same. This is what I'm talking about. ADS and hip firing, pretty close to the same. Shotguns are RNG based too. Sometimes you land all your pellets, sometimes you don't. But yes, that is what I was talking about. The chokes on it, ADSing versus hip firing. But yeah, guys, what do you think about the shotguns? Do you think it's a super big issue, or do you think what needs to be done with it? Let's have an honest discussion in the comment section, and let's come up with an answer to the issue, and let's have a friendly debate. I think a lot of us are on the same page, but I think if we get a nice little form together, we can tell everyone like, hey, maybe get rid of this, get rid of that. Maybe we can start having like a formal plan and stuff will get done. If we just say, oh, nerf this or get this gun out of the game, they're not gonna just take a gun out of the game, right? We need to be like, hey, let's just get rid of this. Let's bump the range down on this, maybe the damage a little bit. And then let's have a plan, right? Let's, in the comments, come up with a plan. I can talk to a couple mods or whatever, a couple of the devs if we get something together. But here's what I'm saying. I'm saying bump the range down on some of these guns, get rid of flechette at least, or at least nerf it. I'm fine with a little bit of pen, but from going to like standard pen to 3 pen or 2.1 or whatever it's gonna be, I feel like that's a little bit too much. And maybe make it a downside, like you lose a round or 2 if you equip it. Not a big deal. Instead of like a 3-inch shell, it's a 3.5-inch shell, so you lose 1 or 2. I think that's a pretty good idea. Just like something to counter it. And yeah, you get rid of the damage, or get rid of the range a little bit. Make the chokes not super close together. I think we have a better solution to the shotgun problem. And yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We stream 6 days a week on Twitch, and we have a Discord. A link to both those will be in the description. If you're new, drop the sub, leave a like, all that stuff. We're new and we're growing. I want to grow, so if you want, just drop that sub. I'd appreciate it. But hey, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later, okay?
When you say